So you mentioned before the hidden job market, and I imagine that sometimes there's an opportunity to recruit people directly without having to advertise. How might a student best go about keeping themselves aware of graduate opportunities in your sector?
Yeah, look, advertisements definitely run, and the more progressive companies these days tend to run single advertisements for all positions. And you see that from the big national giants like Atlassian down to even smaller tech companies. And the reason behind that is they're really looking for the right candidate, and the right candidate in the sense of a fit to the business and a business fit to the person. And that's really irrespective of where they're at in their career journey. So I wouldn't say don't look out for advertisements, but it's more than just looking out for an advertisement for graduate positions. And graduates shouldn't be afraid to apply for advertisements that are not specific about their experience requirements. I mean, sometimes they do say, you must have 5 years or 10 years of experience. Other times it's a little bit more vague. And they're the advertisements that I think graduates should be on the lookout for. It's always wise to attempt to contact the recruiting company first to see if they're open to graduate level opportunities. And in doing so, it does open up kind of that informal communication channel, which is what is required beyond applying for an advertisement. I think the first time a student is talking to a company shouldn't be the time where they're looking for a job. It should be a time where they're looking for experience, or they're looking to support their study, or they're expressing interest in that particular company.
And so I'm curious, are there any professional networks in the region which might have a student membership? Is there an opportunity for students to look beyond purely LinkedIn, but to actually try and engage face-to-face through networking?
Yeah, look, some of the bigger networks, which tend to be city-based organisations, do have a presence in the regions, and they are expanding their footprint to cover regional Australia. I've spoken with a number who are looking to potentially set up a chapter here in Port Macquarie, but just not quite yet having everything in place to do that. But definitely start with the larger professional bodies, because they can at least put you in contact with anything that's happening in the regions, even if it's not through them specifically. But they can be hard to find. It's like the hidden job market. It can be hard to find those networks, but once you find them, they are really rich environments.